Hello, it's Boy, and I'm here with more TCG Pocket. I made a video about pulling for immersive Sobble, but this one is going to be the new set that just got released. I pulled 10 packs this morning, and I just was curious. I was like, the new Ancient and Future cards, those seem pretty cool. I kind of want to play them in a deck, so I'll just pull 10 packs. If I get anything good, then I'll build a deck. And then, if I go to my recents, sort by recent cards, it was my third pack. I I got the immersive card on the third pack. If I go to the actual set, they might have more than one immersive, so let's check that. Go to the rare pack. Oh, no, that's the only immersive in the set, so yeah, okay. Really cool. I did make a deck with, is it Terapagos? I'm not even sure how to pronounce its name. It's a card from Scarlet and Violet. It's really important in the Pokemon Horizons anime. Terapagos EX. When you have different types of energy, it increases your damage by 20. How many energy are there in the game? If I go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's technically 9, because something that's really sneaky about Terapagos EX is you can use Delcatty. This one right here from Celestial Guardians. Energy Assist, take a colorless energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. So that's like the only card in the game, I believe, that creates colorless energy. Technically, if you went on a miracle run, like if your game went for 20 turns and you just gathered energy the entire game, there could be a world where you get 9 different energy on Terapagos EX, but it's really hard to play Delcatty with Terapagos EX. I tried it a few times and it doesn't make a lot of sense. What I came up with is this deck here. It makes the most sense to go for Ho-Oh EX. Ho-Oh EX generates 3 different types. It's the electric, fire, water. That is gonna increase your damage by 60 every single time you put that on Terapagos EX. You can also use babies. Pichu and Magby are in here. You can use the Mantike, which is the water version. Those are the 3 babies that generate energy. And I also have Giratina EX because it's just really broken. And also, if I use Dawn, my Dawn can take the energy off of Giratina EX and put it onto Terapagos. You also have Juggler for that. Let's go to the description for Juggler. Juggler requires you to have 3 or more different types in play. So it's not as consistent as Dawn because you have to have 3 already. But Dawn is just, if you have an energy, move it. Like, it doesn't require you to have 3, so it's easier to use. But it also can help you power up the attack for Ho-Oh, because Ho-Oh needs 3 energy. And so you just put your psychic energy from Giratina onto Ho-Oh, and then attack, and then put 3 energy onto Terapagos, is the idea. I really like this deck. Like, it's kind of frustrating at times. Maybe, like, just, it's a cheesy deck. It's not completely broken, but I do think that it is good. Like, it's not bad at all. Terapagos EX is pretty much guaranteed 160 damage every single time if you set up a Ho-Oh. The reason is you get your 3 types of energy with Ho-Oh, but I also have my energy bank set up so that if I generate an energy, it's going to be Steel or Fighting and another one, which means that it won't be fire, electric, and water, which means every single time I put a energy from my bank onto Terapagos EX, it will give me 20 more damage. That might have been a lot, but it's basically I'm guaranteed 4 different types of energy every single time that I use a Ho-Oh and then go into Terapagos. That's 160 damage, and 160 damage is a lot. Like, I don't think you're KOing megas. Like, Mega Lucario is 190 HP, which those are really hard to KO. They're deceptively bulky. Like, because it's a stage 1 mega, it's not as good as like some of the other ones, but I do think that it's a lot of HP to have 190 on a stage 1. And Terapagos is maybe getting that if you get really, really lucky. But it's hard. Like, playing this deck is just really hard. I do think it's fun though. I've enjoyed playing Terapagos EX, even if it is cheesy and dumb. My opponent playing Buzzwole. Okay, if your opponent has gotten exactly 1 point, that'll do 80. By the way, I'm just holding the opponent's cards. Did you know you could do that? Yeah, just hold their card. If I go Lucky Ice Pop just so that doesn't get Cyrused, I can retreat into my Terapagos. There we go. So he's gonna come in and start doing 80 damage per hit, which is bad, but I should be able to KO next turn because I was holding the opponent's card, as you can do it on your own. At the bottom it'll say the expected damage, which is really, really helpful for cards like Terapagos EX, where you need to know like how much damage am I at? Will my next energy bring me up some more? So here's the juggler. I'm gonna go ahead and use it right now. Like, it's doing the same thing that Dawn does, but it's fine. And then 160. I think I'm basically guaranteed to win this game, unless he whips out something crazy, but... And the ranked isn't unlocked yet. Like, they don't do that until like 3 days into a new set. I think they just want you to goof around, play whatever deck you want in the casual play, and then they unlock ranked after everybody has figured out the new meta. Like, this version of Terapagos, oh wow. It's been so long since I've played against Buzzwole EX. I totally forgot that was even possible. Okay, yeah, GG, like I just lost. That's crazy. Okay, Buzzwole EX, wow, that's dumb, but that is kind of why I have Lucky Ice Pop, is because I want my HP to be really, really high. Because once you get Terapagos in the active spot, it's not coming out. Like, that is all of your energy. I had like 5 different energy on that Pokemon, so I'm just using Lucky Ice Pop over and over to make sure that it doesn't die. Anyways, I was gonna say that this version of Terapagos that I'm playing, it took me a while. Like, I played maybe 8 games trying different things. Like, I made a list of all of the Pokemon that can move stuff from active spot onto the bench. Miss Magus, I think, is a really good one because you can use Fantasia. I really enjoy Fantasia, Drifloon, That deck is super fun. But the best card for getting energy onto the bench turned out to be Ho-Oh. And the babies are good. Babies are more so to power up Ho-Oh. It's not so much to, you know, power up Terapagos directly, but I might not place that down. I might wait for a Giratina. But it just takes some time, you know, to figure out what's the most optimal way to play the new Pokemon, so that's what the 3 days of the ranked being locked is for. Oh, wait. I lose. Oh. Yeah, so everybody's favorite card, Oricorio. I literally can't do anything. Like, the game is over. I'll just concede. Like, Oricorio won't let EX Pokemon damage it, so that's something else that I need to think about. Here, let me edit my deck. I'll show you guys another trick for dealing with Oricorio. There is one Pokemon that's really good for this. I've seen professional decks that are like random whatever, but then Relicanth. And Relicanth is kind of just like thrown in there, but it has colorless attack, and then it does 50, but that's 70 because Oricorio has fighting weakness. So this is basically the Oricorio killer. That's that's all it is. I think I should slot in a Relicanth. I do have Leaf. Here's my Leaf. I got the full art one. Looks great. I could take out Mars. Yeah, I probably need to take out Mars. Either that or Copycat. I like Copycat a lot though, so I'll do the Mars. And I have a Relicanth now, so there's my energy, Grass, Metal, Dark. Just make sure it isn't one of the other ones like Psychic, Fire, Electric, Water. So that's 7 types technically. If I get 7 onto Terapagos, that's plus 140, which means I would be doing 220 damage if I got everything generated. Huh. That'd be really fun to use a juggler at the end of the game and KO a Blaziken EX. Like, that's I mean, Mega Blaziken EX. And Mega Sceptile as well. They all have like 210 HP, which is just annoying because it's so much. But I think, yeah, if I get everything generated, I could do 220. That is very unlikely though. Like, this deck is so inconsistent. Like, it's just for fun. That's gonna flip a coin, so he could KO next turn. I was gonna use my Alicia to get this, but whatever. I'll use it so that he doesn't copycat me. I want to use my cape on Terapagos. So this might seem like I'm throwing, but I have Juggler in hand, and the idea is if he KOs this turn and I move Pichu in, I can draw a Terapagos with like a Pokeball or something, and oh, it's right here. Is it gonna work? Come on, come on, come on. Dang it, dude. Oh, because I would have been able to use Juggler to get all this energy up there. That's really sad. I'll put this here. I'll generate an energy. I wonder how long that's been muted. Did I just accidentally mute my mic? That's really weird. Well, I'm just waiting to draw Terapagos, which is gonna be harder now that I put in Realikinth. I really thought that my version of the deck was good. Like, it's a lot more consistent than everything else I've tried, but Oricorio just throws a wrench in it. Like, it's so hard to cover all the bases, especially Oricorio. Oricorio just like ruins entire decks. Yeah, I still haven't gotten it yet, but let's see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 types of energy, and then it does 80. So 80 plus 80 is 160. I wouldn't have been able to KO this unless I brought Leaf Blower or Guzma, and then I would have. Huh. But 160 is still really high. What is this? It's like turn 5, I think. How many turns was this game? 6? So I was second. This is my 3rd turn. Yeah, having 160 damage on your 3rd turn isn't bad at all. Like, that's really good. And that was fairly consistent. Like, there's a lot of games that'll work like this one. It's just, you hope that you have your Pokeball in hand and then you get your Terapagos. So, I think that's all the games we'll play today. I like Terapagos EX a lot. It's fun, it's silly, but the artwork, okay, like, the immersive was really good. Like, I think that this is absolutely the best immersive in the history of Pocket, except for Immersive Sobble. So, I think that they, like, saw what they were doing with other immersives in the game, and then they just turned it up to 11 with Terapagos EX. Like, the way that the animation worked was super pretty. And I'm not gonna spoil it because I know that some people like keeping it like a secret, and then if they pull it, then they'll watch it and they'll be like, oh yeah, I've been waiting this whole time just to watch it. And I have a lot of immersives in this deck actually. So this is Giratina, Ho-Oh, and Terapagos. It's kind of fun to flex 3 different immersives from 3 different sets. Ho-Oh EX was amazing when it first came out because that was the art coming soon. If you guys know what that is. Somebody got caught plagiarizing art from like Twitter or something. They just copied somebody else and we're gonna submit it as the official artwork in the game, and then some staff on the TCG Pocket team caught it and they stopped the artwork from going into the game so that they didn't get sued. That's good, they didn't get sued, but also this card didn't have art for like 2 months, and it was amazing because you'd play down an immersive, which is supposed to be like the most amazing art in the set or whatever, and it just has words, which was hilarious. I actually enjoyed the art coming soon more than this art, like that. But yeah, thanks for watching. I think that the tools are good in this set. I didn't pull a lot of Pokemon that can use the tools well. I think Terapagos EX is good. I didn't get Koraidon, I didn't get Miraidon. Hopefully I will, because those look really fun. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, and please like and subscribe, and I'll keep making videos. I've been planning on doing one for a TV show that I just finished called Band of Brothers. So if you want to watch that review, it'll be right here. So see ya.